Hello. Good time zone. Happy time zone. How are we doing, friends? How's it hanging? Happy to be here with you all on this fine Monday. Happy Helena time. Ayo. There I am. Sorry, guys. I started streaming and I was like, oh shoot, I forgot. And so then I fed the dogs and then I changed my laundry. Hi, Beth. Good to see you. Hi, Anthony. How was your guys' weekend? What did you do? It registered in my brain that I'm pretty sure Mother's Day is like a Hallmark holiday. So I'm pretty sure it's like mostly an American thing. But for those of you who celebrated, how did you celebrate your moms? What did I change? Oh, thank you. You know, I'm just slowly getting not here in the UK. Yeah, that's what I thought. Guys, I barely fit in jeans anymore. I think I'm gonna do a little going away party for all the clothes that don't currently fit me. So, oh, you got to see your cats. That's amazing. Hi, Mark. UK, let's go. Oh, you guys have it. Okay, you do have a Mother's Day. It's just earlier. When's your Mother's Day? Now I'm curious. Oh, this is good to know. Thank you for letting me know, Nico. Yeah. I feel like ours is usually the second Sunday of the month is Mother's Day, which makes me think then Father's Day is the last. It's funny. Mother's Day is the second of the month. Father's Day is the second to last in June, which is interesting. Oh, March. Interesting. I wonder why we do it differently. You also had it last weekend. Oh, nice. Did you guys do anything fun to celebrate moms? Guys, I have such deeper respect for mothers. Jeez. You know how they talk about the greatest form of love being sacrifice? Nobody sacrifices more than a mother. Let me tell you. I mean, some mothers, I guess, it's a little more easy peasy, but simply because of the jeans, guys. Simply because I can't wear jeans anymore. I literally... I'm a little sleepy. I'll explain why I'm a little sleepy. And cards the same week. Fair enough. Hi, Cores. So, you know the whole, like, if you give a mouse a cookie, then, you know. I know, Maddie. It feels weird. I had a lot of people, like, telling me Happy Mother's Day, and I was like, this feels strange. I'm not holding a child. But then I realized, I'm like, if I were to, for example, just have a ton of alcohol, I think I missed an announcement. Yeah, Beth, you can't really see it with this angle right now, but I am 19 weeks expecting. I've been in it for 19 weeks. So next week is like the big ol' ultrasound, so it'll be right before stream. I'm not sure if I'll have stream that day, speaking of. I did wonder. Yes. Yeah, so we have a little nugget, a little girl coming in October. Early October. Thank you. So, you know the whole, like, thanks, guys. Anyway, what I was saying before. So, like, if you have a bunch of alcohol while you're pregnant, you're seen as a bad mom, right? Like, you're seen as a bad mother. Therefore, based on that logic, I am already at mom status. I'm already sacrificing for my child. I've given up a lot of food for my child. I've thrown up a bunch also for my child. So I feel like I'm in the category. I'm already not a bad one because I haven't had alcohol. I also went to a sushi restaurant and I didn't have any spicy tuna. And I was really sad about it. I was just watching it and like I sniffed it. I held it and I went, okay, I'm good. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you can't have sushi. You can't have spicy tuna specifically. For some people. Some people have sushi anyways. I don't think it's worth the risk. I sniffed the sushi. I can't eat it. 5 kids, 8 grandkids, and 11 great. That's amazing. That's incredible, Mark. Is spice allowed? Yeah, spice is allowed. That is. It's just because with raw fish, depending on what, like, you if you go to a reputable source, you'll probably be fine. Tuna has high sources of mercury, so it's not recommended. You can get a bacteria called listeria, and it's pretty bad for you, and very damaging to babies. So, but also that you get that with lettuce too. So I'm not. I think you can have that. You just can't have raw fish. Cooked fish is fine. Raw, you can't. I've got 10 nieces and nephews, and that's bad enough. I can't imagine having kids. I know, I felt the same way, and now here we are. Anyway, so part of my fatigue is that. So that is part of it. I can't change that reality. But on, when was this? Last Tuesday? Actually, you should. So Victoria's, sorry, I'm getting so distracted. Cooked fish is actually very good for you, depending on what type of fish. You don't want ones with high mercury, but like salmon, things like that. You want stuff with a lot of choline in it. Prenatals, you take prenatals and they help a lot. Unisum is my baby. That is an anti-nausea medication, and that thing has been getting me through the life. I am so much less nauseous when I can tell the days that I don't. I'm like, I think I'm fine now. It's false. Eggs are very good, apparently, but you have to be careful with salmonella. Same thing, but I go and hide in my office. Oh, good to know. You egg. So yeah, stuff like that. Protein. It's too high in the food chain. You just don't have raw things. That's more so what it is. Deli meat is a big one to avoid. Super random. Next time for movie. Xavier, I know, guys, Discord never worked. So we have yet to watch Jurassic Park. So we'll get there for sure. I'm going to see what my dates look like. And we'll let you know. We'll let you know. We'll plan a time. Okay, anyway, so fatigue. You give a mouse a cookie, right? Have you heard of that? It's like if you give a mouse a cookie, then he'll want to buy some milk. You get him some milk, he'll want to get this other thing. If you want to get this, then you get him this other, kind of thing. So early last week, well, actually, a couple weeks prior, there was a leak in our fridge. And we didn't quite know what it was. We thought it was the filter. So we changed the filter out, and it seemed fine. Started to leak again. We're like, is it the filter this time? It wasn't the filter. It wasn't the filter. It was the water line. There's a leak in the water line. I wish it was the other one. No. So then B is like, all right, we got to fix this problem. And so he goes to the back to basically replace the water line because the water line was having issues. And in the process of that, we have a lot of, what's the word? There's a word. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of it? Galvanized. We have a lot of galvanized pipes because it's an older house. And when he went to remove the water line, the connecting piece completely snapped off because it was so rusted. It rusted off and it was fused to the other piece. So like it snapped off. Half of it was connected to the water line. Half of it was connected to this other thing. Right? We're like, what are we going to do with this? So then we had to turn all the water off, which is not great already, but also not great when you have tenants. So we turned off all the water, and B's like, I gotta figure this out. So he tried for hours to like get this thing unstuck so he can get a different water line on, and it did nothing. So he's like, oh shoot, I'm gonna have to replace this whole thing. And as he's looking, because he had to go under the house to like look for some of the stuff, and he saw a bunch of other galvanized pipes that were really rusted. And he's like, okay, this is gonna be a future problem. This is 100% gonna be a future problem. So conveniently, it worked amazingly that our tenants just happened to be out of town this weekend. And we're like, amazing. So we made the decision to repipe, like replumb the entirety of the house. But we had to do it before Sunday. And this was like Wednesday at this point. Yeah. It's a big task, lots of money. So on Saturday, B spent, I'm just going to brag on him for a second, because this is how you know it is not worth it to settle. It is not worth it to settle at all. It is better to be alone than to be with the wrong person. Because when you're with the right person, there's just nothing like it. Truly nothing like it. This man spent 21 hours on Saturday replumbing our entire house. He went to bed at 6 a.m. Hey, yo, Hoju, that's amazing. Also, thanks for the biddies. He went to bed at 6 a.m. And he's not a night person by any stretch of the imagination. He turns into a pumpkin by like 9. So worked 21 hours straight. The only time he took a break was for mac and cheese because we didn't have water. So I made mac and cheese and used some of the like water. We have a water cooler type thing. And so I took a break from mac and cheese because we're children and went back to work. And I stayed up in case he needed me. So I went to bed at like 5-ish. I was still like in bed the whole time. So he still had it way worse given the fact he was working 21 hours straight and I was just kind of vibing, but I tried to stay awake in case he needed me, because there's a couple times he's like, hey, can you feed this through, or hey, can you know. So I'm like, I'm gonna stay out of solidarity, but I had to be careful also because sleep is one of the most important things you can have when you're pregnant. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, that's the story. And so we woke up. We went to bed at like, I fell asleep around 5. I was kind of in and out of sleep, but fell asleep around 5. We got up at 10 so he could finish all of the work so that we could have water. And he did it in a way so that we don't have the same problem we did before where you have to turn everything off in order to access the water. He did it so that we just, any section that we need to turn off, we can turn off. And so he made it way better. It's all like copper and this other type of line. I know, right? I told him, I was like, this makes me feel confident that we'll survive. Because pumpkin by 9 is not great for a child, for a newborn. But yeah. So I'm a little sleepy because I feel like usually when I don't sleep well, it affects me the day after. So the day of, it's like I kind of have the adrenaline to make it through. The day after is usually when I tank a little bit. So I'm just a little tired. But because of the old pipes, there's some sediment. And now the tenant's kitchen sink isn't working. And our kitchen sink still isn't fully hooked up yet. So he's, poor guy, still has a little bit of work to do. But I know, right, Andy? So I actually am we're gonna do a Sabrina song to start off our day because it is her birthday. Today is her birthday, guys. Sleep isn't that important, I know, right? I think, so it depends, Hoju. So if he gets overtired, it's way better for him to get sleep and try again early. So He's not fully the won't rest until it's done, unless it's this has to get done and I have no other option. And then he just musters like energy that I didn't know existed in him and works overnight, apparently. But I have to get 8 hours right now. That's been my thing. But hi, Eric. It's so good to see you. Yeah, but he's like, he would rather have it done well than done quickly. Is more what it is. No, she's an October baby. We really tried to avoid December, actually. So only so much if that's really in your control, but yeah, we shot for not December because there's way too many December babies. As a December baby myself, and my sister's a December baby, and on B's side, there's like 3 of his family members that are all December babies. And then you have Christmas and New Year's and all of that. And I kind of hate being a December baby, so I didn't want to do that to my kid. Early December's fine. You can get away with like early December. You did say Andy's a great name for a girl. We do already have a name. We do have a name. Unless we see her and we're like... But we had to kind of fight for it. I know, right, Hoju? Moose the second? There's some control. There's some level of control. When you call the stork company and you're like, I want this child sent over by this date. You know what I mean? Moju for story. DMX, what's up? Yeah. Yeah, because it's the stork. For sure, the stork. Nothing else. What else could it be? Of course, after this, we're having a Sabrina song. This song actually seems to be the most accurate song at the moment. We're gonna do this one first. December 20th. Oh, nice. We're doing a different song first. It just seemed right. Okay, this song's called Juno. Happy birthday, Sabrina. Thank you.
Don't have to tell you how that's a thing. Oh yeah, you just get it. Whole package, babe, I like the way you fit. God bless your dad's genetics. You make me wanna make you fall in love. Whole late at night I'm thinking about you. Wanna try out my fuzzy pink handcuffs. Oh, I hear you knocking, baby. Come on up, I know you want my touch for life. If you love me right, then who knows? I'ma let you make me a Juno. You know I just might let you lock me down tonight. Wanna miss Cupid Juno. Give it to me, baby. You make me wanna make you fall in love. Ow!
Sorry, something's weird with my settings.
I show my friends, then we have fights. Sorry if you feel objectified. Killing myself, I'm on so high. Give me more than just some butterflies. You make me wanna make you fall in love. Oh, late at night I'm thinking about you. Wanna try out some freaky positions.
Have you ever tried this one?
I know you want a touch for life. If you love me right, then who knows? I'ma let you make me Juno. You know I just might let you lock me down tonight. Wanna miss Cupid too, though. Give it to me, baby. You make me wanna mark your territory. Tell me how the only one adore me. Hold me and explore me. I'm still not gonna sing this line, but tell me I'm the only one. That seems right. Oh, I know you want my touch for life. If you love me right, then who knows? I'ma let you make me Juno. You know I just might let you lock me down tonight. One of me is Cupid too, though. Give it to me, baby. You make me wanna make you fall in love.
Nico had requested Juno for Sabrina's birthday, and so I was like, this timing is great. I know, right? We're gonna do one more warm up and then we're gonna start our song list. One of me is Cupid too, though. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good start to your day. Maddie, you've had so many productive days. Your rest? Having rest is very important. So I think we've misunderstood what productive means. You know what I mean? Taking care of yourself is also productive. And Maddie, you've overworked yourself and you know it. So you're allowed to have a less productive day by work terms, if that means you were taking care of yourself and doing what you needed to do. Crazy, right? Crazy concept. But it's true. Your wholeness as a human being really matters. Duncan! How are you, friend? Oh, Duncan, I need to reach out to you about EP cover art. Seems pretty crazy. I know. Guys, Duncan's amazing. If you're ever like, wow, Helena's like starting soon, her BRB. Oh wait, now it just has the Wordle. But all of it, like, this was Duncan's child. So yeah, Duncan is the reason why my stream looks aesthetic. I guess the design of all of that is still me, but lighting still kind of sucks. But we're moving anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I thought it was, wait. You right. I forgot I can do that. I can do that now. Wow, it's spring. I forgot it was spring. Okay, anyway. It's actually almost summer. Does he also do donuts? I don't know. How much does it cost to rent Duncan for a day? You could ask Duncan. I don't know what side work Duncan does. Duncan's really important on other things as well. I just happened to be his friend before he became before his talent was widely recognized. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I got to benefit. Congratulations, Duncan. My goal this year is not to lose weight, actually. So, I actually think I need to gain weight. I don't think I'm the weight I need to be. But maybe I am. I don't know. I'm going to the doctor today. Guys, I'm gonna get to see baby girl right after stream today. And I'm very excited. I did scare... Okay, wait. Hoju, is it bad that I lost a good amount of weight the first trimester? You should probably eat, Maddie. Any weird food cravings? No, not yet. Duncan was saying that he's been working on himself and his health. I'm assuming that's what you mean by the fact that you've lost weight, is that you're working on being healthy. Because sometimes healthy means gaining weight. You see, coal? I've heard great things about charcoal. Anyway. I'm only good once the people are here. Yeah, so I think it's actually fairly common to lose in the first trimester, and then you kind of get everything back in the second. Because that's when the cravings come in. I craved... My first craving was cucumbers. So... It was like a relative to the classic pickle craving, I guess. But it was just cucumbers. Like a cucumber salad. Oh, so good. But I don't have... My kitchen sink doesn't work right now. So... And we're kind of like... I can't really cook anything because our kitchen sink isn't working. So, yeah. I have to figure that out for today. But we'll be fine. This song's called Nobody's Son.
Hi, I hope you're great. I think it's time we took a break so I can grow emotionally. Is what he said to me. Here we go again, crying in bed. What a familiar feeling. All my friends in love, and I'm the one they call for a third wheel. And probably should have guessed he's like the rest, so fine, so deceiving. There's nobody's son, not anyone left for me to believe in. Me, no, yeah, I'm good. Just thought that he'd eventually would cave and reach out, but no, sorry. He discovered self-control. Here we go again, crying in bed. What a familiar feeling. All my friends in love, and I'm the one they call for a third wheel. And probably should have guessed he's like the rest, so fine and so deceiving. There's nobody's sign, not anyone left for me to believe in. That boy is corrupt. Could you raise him to love me? Maybe he shirked me up. And yes, I'm talking about your baby. That boy is corrupt. Get PTSD on the daily. He shirked me up. And yes, I'm talking about your baby. Here we go again, crying in bed. and so deceiving. There's nobody's son, not anyone, for me to believe in.
That was Nobody's Son. To start off our day. Oh my gosh, Xavier. That emote is how I feel. I've made B go to the store maybe once. Twice? Once. For mac and cheese. Because for the longest time, it wasn't what am I craving? It's what can I actually eat? Because there's very little that I could eat without feeling like I wanted to die. Okay, not the Kraft mac and cheese I discovered. Well, at the time I didn't, because I didn't really have mac and cheese. I have a lactose intolerance, but not anymore. Not anymore. Not now. Because my, intolerance is specifically related to nausea. I'll just feel super nauseous. And that was me 24/7, so didn't matter. It's great, they canceled it out. But specifically, I like is it Anne's mac and cheese? With a little bunny on the front. That one yeah. That one tastes better to me. It tastes a lot less fake. You don't pour in the cheese and you're like, wow, this is a very unnatural yellow. So, Annie's, there it is. Thank you. Annie's is great. Hi, Christopher. What's up? Let's go. Wait, why couldn't she have boba? Oh my gosh, boba sounds so good. Wait, you did, Helena? Let's go. Let's freaking go. I want to hear what you think of it. When you get it. When you spend time with it. I like my Aura ring. Oh, really, Duncan? That's sad. It's still better than Kraft, in my opinion. Still better than... I got the gold. Got that gold. Only because I have a FSA. So, if I didn't, I would be not doing any of that. But I got one for B, too, because he has some sleep issues. I've actually noticed a difference. I like the Aura a lot. Oh, interesting. What are those rings? So these rings are kind of like a smart, they're like an adaptation to a new version of B. B squared. B 2.0. Surprise, surprise, they're all the same person. Oh, yeah, Hoju, that would make a lot of sense. Gold cover, that's smart. I would have probably done that if I didn't have the FSA stuff. Because I got it tax-free. Yay! But, yeah, I really like it. I recommend it only because I feel like it's a lot less bulky and a lot more stylish than an Apple Watch or something like that. I still use the Apple Watch for things like work and for more things related to connecting to my phone. If I can't have my phone on me, it's really helpful to have the watch on hand. Stuff like that. But oh, you do? Did you know that it's eligible? Oh my gosh, making a rocking chair would be amazing. But this is probably TMI that nobody actually really needed to hear about. But when I was a senior in high school, I had an issue with my tailbone. I bruised it because I was so we had this church camp where we went and we were, let's go. And we slept on the top of these houseboats. And when I was sitting, I would like keep my knees up and like kind of hug my knees. So all of the weight was just on my tailbone, and I damaged it and have not been the same since. This was freshman year of, or sorry, this was senior year of high school. And so every now and again, it just flares up when it's like hard surfaces and things like that. That's why I'm kind of considering a new chair. Because this one's, I mean, I've had this one for 4 years and it's been great, but it's starting to wear a little bit. Which I guess I could just get a cushion. A cushion could be nice too. Yeah, a donut might be nice. I did heel wrong. Yeah, so anyway, I want one of those nursery chairs that are bulky. Like a big old thick leather cushiony one. That's what I'm thinking, Nico. I'm thinking of one with more lumbar, like better support in general than, because this one was great, but I think, and I want something that's a little nicer to look at because I'm moving it to like where I'll see it more often. So, but I would say it's probably better to have a chair that doesn't hurt me after a while. Oh, that sounds amazing, Dara. So anyway, so I can't just do a regular rocking chair because I would die. But do you guys want to see? Oh, I don't have it actually. I don't even have my phone on me in here. I was getting too distracted by all the refi stuff, and so I was like, my phone's just not gonna live in here right now. And if I need something really important, I'll get a call or whatever. Hi, Peter. What's up? So, would you guys want to see like a stream for the room / for the studio changes? Would we want that? Okay. Because I'll probably get started on it soon, but we had to destroy some of the drywall in what will be the studio. So. Yeah. I'll probably do it more for studio stuff because I'm guessing B will be around for the nursery stuff. Yeah, no, we're not going to do any of that yet. I'm going to see how much I can do by myself. You remember the move-in day stream? Yeah. And it's still the same house. We're just moving rooms, which is why I was kind of hesitant to paint because we were talking about painting in here, and that makes sense as to why. I do want to paint. There's a couple rooms I want to paint, but they don't have the highest financial priority at the moment. The biggest thing was plumbing. We moved in about a year ago. A little over a year ago. I think we were officially moved in end of February. Yeah. So. And I'm glad I didn't spend all the time line washing because we want to do something different in here. What's up, Kevin? All right, this song is called Lost because this is in fact a music stream. And I hope you enjoy. Yeah, okay, that's good to know. We'll probably do it sometime later. We'll also have to do the cooking stream probably when I have a faucet that works. So, gotta wait for that one. And now I'm not so nauseous all the time.
Was afraid of my feelings, they were feeling too strong. Was afraid of the ceiling, at least the floor wasn't wrong. And I tried to stuff them down, but that wasn't viable. But now I never can find them, knocking down every door, checking under the mattress where I put them before. And I tried to stuff them down, but that ain't advisable. I gave in to what you wanted me to be. Hey. I was lost, yeah, I was yeah, I was lost, I was lost, yeah, I was lost, yeah, I was yeah. Gonna make me spell it out, I was lost, yeah, I was lost, yeah, I was lost, I was lost, yeah, I was lost, yeah, I was lost, yeah, oh, 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 kept on changing the meaning, losing identity, in my head I was screaming, cause I felt incomplete, I tried to stuff them down, now I'm certifiable. Feeling like I played a part and never noticed. Yeah, like it's time to cut it off, the credits rolling. Yeah, can't explain how I feel, but the difference is sizable. I gave in to what you wanted me to be. Oh, yeah. I was lost, yeah, I was lost, yeah, I was lost, I was lost, yeah, I was lost, yeah, I was lost, yeah. Gonna make me spell it out, I was lost, yeah, I was lost, yeah, I was lost, I was lost, yeah, I was lost, yeah, I was lost, yeah, oh, 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 I was lost, yeah, I was lost, yeah, I was lost, yeah. I was lost, eh? I was lost, eh? I was lost, yeah, I was lost, yeah, I was lost, I was lost, eh? I was lost, eh? That song was called Lost. Thanks for the request, Anthony. I appreciate it. All right, we have an ad break coming up. Thanks for the claps. If you are not subbed to the channel, we do ad breaks at the top-ish of the hour. The top of the stream hour, how about that? Just to make sure that you don't miss out on a song. Not like you'd miss out on a ton anyways, because I'm just yapping today. I am in a yappy mood, apparently. So, I'm so predictable. Let's go. That's a good song. So if you are not subbed to the channel, we will be back in about 3 minutes, and then you will enjoy an hour of ad-free music and yaps. So we'll be right back. Oh, Finn's losing his little mind out there. I'm trying to have them a little more used to being outside, especially with baby coming. I'm like, I don't want you inside all the time causing a ruckus. So, what non-sub do you... You know what I was thinking of doing? Let's see. Oh, interesting. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do a free Am I the Asshole while we ad break it up. Am I the asshole for secretly buying extra food for my niece because her brothers eat everything first? My brother's family has been staying with me and my wife for around 6 months while they save money after moving from another state. It's been okay and we get along pretty well. They have 3 kids, 2 boys and 1 girl. The boys are both athletes, track and basketball, and they eat a ton. They're teenagers and constantly hungry. Whenever food is made, they usually go back for multiple servings and they demolish snacks really quickly. Something I started noticing, though, was that their daughter, who I believe is 14, would regularly complain that there was barely anything left for her by the time she got to it. I also noticed my brother and his wife usually gave the boys noticeably bigger portions during meals.
I figured it was just maybe because the boys are bigger and more active. But I eventually asked my brother about it because it seemed kind of excessive. He told me the boys need the calories because they're athletes and still growing, while his daughter doesn't really do sports and sits around most of the day. He also said he doesn't want her getting overweight, as she isn't physically active much outside of normal school activities. Okay. I found what my brother has said to be very strange, maybe even emotionally damaging to their daughter. Really? You think so? So after that happened, I started buying some extra snacks and drinks and keeping them in the main part of the house. The family mostly stays in the guest area of the house that has its own kitchen. I quietly told my niece she could help herself whenever she wanted, so she wouldn't feel like she had to compete with her brothers for food. That's very sweet. My brother found out about this and completely lost it. He accused me of making him look like some terrible parent who was starving his daughter. He said she already gets 3 large meals a day that his wife cooks and that they do buy her snacks, but she doesn't need to pig out on them. He also said if I was going to buy extra food for one of his kids, I should be letting the boys have access to it too. I told him the entire reason I did it was because the boys already eat most of everything in the house and his daughter was the only one consistently being left out. I'm not really sure if I should have gotten involved, so am I the asshole? Listen, I understand wanting your child to be healthy. I understand that. But that's not what that means. That is not at all. That is not in any way. Did you see any point in that where the dad was specifically worried about her health? Or was it just her appearance? Dad 100% is a turkey. Uncle, absolutely not. W uncle. Living his best life. That is as it should be. That's crazy. That's crazy. Not even a question in my mind. No. Yeah, it's like they favor the boys because they're more active. Like, bodies are different. There are different things that different bodies need to have health. There's certain things that are pretty standard that are more healthy for most. But like, for example, fun fact, not that fun, my aunt can't have broccoli. She can't have certain types of lettuce. She has to have a very strict, very careful diet because it actually takes a lot for your body to process those things and her body can't do it. So every body is different. What your body needs to be healthy is very different depending on who you are. And to base it all off of your appearance is complete bullshit. Like, you don't get to do that. You don't do that to women. You don't do that to men. You don't do that to anybody. You pursue the health and well-being of a child and of an adult, and you do not speak body issues over them. Goodness gracious. No. Yeah, that was the easiest. I mean, the question is, should he have gotten involved? I mean, I could see some of the issue of that. You know, I could see that piece of it. Feeling like usurped as a parent. But your parenting is trash, if that's what you think. I hate those people so much. I knew somebody in college. I won't say who. I knew somebody in college who was very much like super judgmental of anyone who had like fast food or frozen foods or things like that. She was like super health nut, celery juice in the mornings kind of thing, which celery juice in the mornings I've heard is just like what just more water. Like celery does nothing for you. If anything, you burn calories eating celery. Like, anyway, but she would do drugs on the weekends. So it's like, treat your body as a temple except on the weekends? Like, yeah, exactly, Fletch. So it's one of those things where it's like, I don't really care what you decide to do with your body. I don't care. I don't care. You judge somebody else for what they do with their body. It's one thing if you're like, have a deep relationship with somebody and you're concerned for their well-being. There's a difference there, right? if somebody's doing something like, you know, you have friends in college who are so stressed. I've had this happen. I was one of those people for a while. You know, you like are so stressed about whatever it is going on at school, you forget to eat, those kinds of things. Like, I can get having concern for somebody, or somebody who is using food as a sense of comfort in a way that's not healthy. Like, there are a couple things that I could totally see if you have a close relationship with them, talking about behavioral, like, I'm noticing a trend, is everything okay? Right? So I that piece of it, caring about someone's well-being, fair. Judging what they decide to eat and then having double standards just does not make sense to me. I'm sorry. like, no. And if that's you, think about it, you know? Just think about it. I believe that human beings are created so uniquely different from each other. And I think that's a beautiful thing. There's so many different things. There's so many different standards of beauty that you've seen throughout culture that just tells you that there's not an objective reality to what's considered beautiful, to what's considered healthy, to what's considered good. Right? Like, it's not a thing. It's, what is it that your body specifically needs to be healthy, and what do you do to be able to get that? That's the question. Like, that's the importance. And what you need to be healthy is going to be very different than what somebody else needs to be healthy. Again, there's baselines. Some level of exercise, like even walking around, really great for you. But it's not like I have to do this to achieve this thing from this other person. It's not how it works. And I have to remind myself that all the time. Especially right now, like the fact that I'm growing a child. And I was so sad when I couldn't fit in my jeans anymore. You know, like that was a sad reality for me. And I had to get that back of my head, like, you're not as worthy anymore, out of my head. But it's not true. Like, it's so wrong. It's so incorrect. It is so not how you're supposed to go about it. I am supposed to be gaining weight right now. I'm supposed to be taking care of myself, and I'm supposed to be taking care of this little child that is growing in my belly. Like, that is it. And so how I engage is with that in mind, right? Like, that's how I engage, with that understanding in mind. And I feel like if more people were highlighting the beauty of health, understanding that health looks different for everybody, we'd be so much better. We'd be so much better. Ugh, it drives me crazy. Whoa. Okay, Dara, that's kind of wild. Did they do the same in the 2000s? I am sad we're going back to super, super, super skinny celebrities. One of the two. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is. It just makes me sad. I'm like, we are so much more than that as people. There's so much more to a human being and the beauty of an individual than what you see on a scale. It's just, why have we believed in that? Why have we allowed that to dictate our standards? It drives me up a wall. Up a wall. Sorry, I'll get off my soapbox now. I'm not just saying this. Yeah, drives me crazy. This song is called Fix You, because I'm going to sing now. I know, every time it makes me so sad, Dara. And it's fine. Okay, sorry, I'm sorry. When I said I was going to start a song, now I'm not, because now I'm still on this. Aw, thank you so much for saying that. Thank you. I'm so happy I can be something that can help you chill out, even though sometimes I jump on soapboxes. Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for lurking. I appreciate it a lot. I always hated that song too, Dara. Victoria, thanks for gifting that sub, my friend. I appreciate that so much. I've always hated the song All About That Bass because it hates on skinny figures. Like it hates on people who just are skinnier. And that doesn't get you anywhere. Like, it just doesn't get anybody anywhere. There's no point. I remember when I was in high school, there's this one guy who, it just has stuck with me ever since. He was talking about, it was a school presentation, right? It was a presentation, and they were I don't remember why, but it was talking about like body size, and it was this dude giving a presentation about these women, and he's like, see, the thing is, like, men don't even like skinny girls. And me, like, growing up, I just didn't put on a lot of weight naturally. Like, it just was, I couldn't help it. It was just how my body was designed. And I was like, oh, so you don't like people like me either. Like, and it's just, what does it accomplish? Now everyone just feels like shit. Like, thank you. Why don't we just, rather than like hating on the other side, why don't we just find ways to absolutely uplift and celebrate the differences that exist within the human population? Like, there's so many things. Like, you can see just a plethora of different body types, different skin color, different hair types, different eye color, like all of these like mixed and matched. And it's just so cool. I think it's so beautiful and so amazing. And we lose something if everyone starts to look freaking identical. We just do. Like, there should not be a one size fits all standard of beauty, because it's just not how it works. It's not how it works. No, I refuse. I refuse to conform to that narrative. Refuse. It's beautiful. Like, how cool is it that we are a population of, like, we are a species of humans that has so many different unique and beautiful traits and qualities. Such beautiful and unique traits and qualities that don't look the same at all. They're like polarizing opposites, and yet equally beautiful. It drives me crazy that we have to hate on the thing that we aren't. It drives me crazy, because I'm like, that's not, what do you mean? Like, what do you gain from that? Like, what do you gain? And so I would much rather be the type of person and encourage the type of behavior that just uplifts and esteems the gifts and the talents and the appearances that make everybody beautiful. Because like, it's not something that you need thousands of dollars worth of surgeries, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of surgeries to achieve. You have it already. And it's just, what are the things that best accentuate? That's why I've really liked the color palettes, like some of the different season palettes, and like understanding what you are and those kinds of things. Because the whole point is, you were designed a specific way. Like, let's make things work for you in a way that makes you feel confident, that makes you feel beautiful, that really highlights the best elements of yourself. And like, I'm a soft autumn, so I can't really wear like black colors, like things like that are just not, it washes me out, and I can see. But when I'm in colors that are like highlighting different elements of my specific undertones and, you know, hair and like all of those different things, I feel so confident. I feel so great once I understand my like silhouette and what works for me. Same thing, like, because it's not here's how you need to fit into this mold. It's, you were designed a very specific way. Now, how can we make you feel the most confident in what you have? And what you have is good. Like, let's accentuate, let's value, let's highlight, let's esteem the things that you already have, because that's beautiful. So, yeah, it's like, rather than try to fit into a mold, let's use what you have, because what you have is good. And what you have isn't better than somebody else's. It drives me crazy. Okay, I'm going to get off my soapbox now. I wanted to remind you guys, as somebody who's starting to fight the, like, I'm not fitting into clothes anymore, but this is my body doing what it needs to do. And how cool is it that my body gets to do this? Like, it's crazy. I'm like, in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to start to feel kicks. Like, how beautiful and how cool that my body gets to do that. And then my body gets to adapt to be able to foster and like actually keep another life alive. Like, how cool is that? And so I'm just trying to change the mindset. And I feel like it's important for us to change our mindsets too. And just, things are only trendy because we buy into it. Let's not buy into it. I refuse. I'm not doing it. And that's on that. Now I'm gonna actually play music. Thank you. That was my soapbox. Oh, that's cute, Oju. I know, so let's just not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's about pursuing what is healthiest for you. I think health is a very important part of the conversation, but I think it's been so morphed into this is exactly what health looks like that we have a problem. I think it's more, what does your body need to be healthy, and how can you give it what it needs so that it can sustain you the best it can? What does that look like for you? And that, what it looks like for you is different than what it looks like for somebody else. Like, that should be the conversation. What does your body need specifically to be healthy? I think there's a lot of studies that suggest that that is not healthy for you, Nico. But, you know, that's not what I'm saying. There's a lot of things that suggest it's probably not your best, my friend.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want and not what you need, when you feel so tired you can't sleep, stuck in reverse, when the tears come streaming down your face, something you can't replace, when you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be worse? Lies will guide you home, and high up above or down below, when you're too in love, don't let it go. If you never try, you'll never know just what you were. Lights will guide accidental note much? Tears stream mistakes, tears stream down your face, and there's a little girl home, and ignite your bones, and I'll try to fix you.
That was Fix You. Aw. Hi, Neuro. Thank you. Thanks for the flower. Okay, yes. Okay, health. When I talk about health, I'm not talking specifically physical health. I'm talking embodied, like holistic health. I think looking at your body as a holistic, like, yeah, how you treat your body on a lot of fronts impacts everything else. Like, we are embodied people. When you feel stress, where do you feel it? It exists. You know what I mean? Like, so you need a soapbox to do stand on. I can actually I'll make myself a nice little soapbox. I can make that. The whole wellness wheel. I don't know a lot about the whole wellness wheel. What I do for work on like my day job is I do a lot for emotional regulation. So how we remain non-anxious, stable, grounded in the midst of anything that's thrown our way. It's very much self-regulation, where what you do in your life, and like a soapbox basically is like an American, I don't know if it actually, is it specifically and strictly American? I'm unsure. But either way, yeah. It's like you stand on it. It's international. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it was like something when people did, they'd stand up on something and they'd preach, or, you know, whatever it is. Yeah. You get on your soapbox to talk. Yeah, exactly. I could do a soapbox. I feel like that would be a great command, as Helena's on her soapbox again. For everyone takes a nap. Well, I won't have baby on stream. That's one thing that I'm gonna. Yeah, that's fair. Baby won't make an appearance on stream because I want to protect her privacy. I want that to be a decision that she gets to make on her own. Ayo, oh dude, that's great. But yeah, so a lot of what I do at work, it's specifically how do we stay emotionally regulated? And some of it, I don't know if you guys, for those of you who have been in therapy in the past, you may have heard this terminology where it's I'm feeling this way. Because I'm feeling this way, you have to change A, B, and C, or the community has to change A, B, and C for me to be okay. I don't know if you've heard that idea before. It's very common in the therapy world where it's, I'm feeling this way. For this to change, my circumstances or this individual or whatever it is needs to change. I'm feeling unloved by my spouse, so my spouse needs to do A, B, or C. That's what it was, Xavier. Ah, jeez. If only. But that's not the right way of thinking about it. Because what does that do, right? What if my situation doesn't change? So then what do? Right? I can't control my environment. There's certain things I can control within it, but I can't control my environment. I can't convince my spouse to do something different. I can't convince my friend to do something different. I can't convince my roommate to do something different. Like, that's not going to work. What I can do is I can work on what is it that's being triggered within myself, and how do I come into this problem or whatever it is? How do I do this in a way that's stable and grounded? How do I remain the best version of myself regardless? It depends on the means you use. I guess that's true. So, yeah. So that's what I would say. And so some of that, in order to like get to that level of emotional regulation and health, you have to treat your body well too. Like, the amount of sleep impacts the amount of anxiety you have. You know, the amount you're moving around, same thing. Like, there's a lot of different things that are impacted. They impact each other. And so how do you, with yourself, your own pains, your own experiences, your own body type, like, how do you remain the best version of yourself in any situation? And have that be more of the consistent reaction. Does that make sense? So, anyway, that's all. I'll get off now. The soapbox, I keep going on and off, so. Anyway. Okay, cool. Let's do All I Do Is, shall we? All you do is wait for me to sing, let's be honest. I'm just talking. I'm just yapping.
Staring on bedroom walls, waiting for the writing, watching all the pieces fall, waiting for the right thing. They say it's just a season and time I won't get back. Oh, appreciate your words and all. Please consider timing, your bottle and the lightning. You know it's not what I need, and it starts to feel like all I do is thanks, Awkward Moon. All I do is wait for my chance, doing all that I can. Can't make any more plans on my own. All I do is wait for my turn, but the waiting gets worse. Not enough, I give up, I feel stuck. All I do is They say good things come to those the way. I said I should have had it yesterday. Lived all 23 years, I'm still nowhere near the place that I thought I would be. They say good things come to those who wait, but man, what the hell does that mean for me? I've been waiting so long, it starts to feel wrong. When will this become my memory? I'm so bored of my life, and it starts to feel like all I do is... This song's so dramatic. Oh my gosh. All I do is wait for my chance, doing all that I can. Can't make any more plans on my own. All I do is wait for my turn, but the waiting gets worse. Not enough, I give up, I feel stuck. All I do is... All I do is all I do is guys,
Guys, if I ever tell you I'm not that dramatic of a human being, just send me this song. Speaking of, we're going into For Her Sake, which I love this song, also very dramatic. You ever, like, certain projects in your life, you look back and you're like, wow, I was really feeling something, wasn't I? I don't think I was even feeling anything that strongly with All I Do Is. I think it was just an interesting idea that we followed through on, you know what I mean? Imagine not being dramatic as a songwriter. You know, you gotta have some drama. You gotta do it. Although B does say that I'm not dramatic. And I feel like he would be the one that would see the most of my drama. My drama is highly dependent on how many reels I've seen that are Am I the Asshole related. So, yeah. The happiest song I ever wrote? If I could. Probably if I could. Escape to a Small Town, maybe, too. Escape to a Small Town probably is up there. Which you could request more than one song, Hoju. I'm drama in a different way. Thanks, Anthony. Did they fix the Discord problems, by the way? I feel like they did, right? Yeah. What? How do I play this song? I forgot the keys. Why did I forget the progression for this? Guys. There it is. I was like, what key am I in? What's life? You think When It's Over? Oh, that's probably one of my saddest ones. Maybe tune-wise. It's about death, though. So, I don't know if that's, like, the happiest of all songs. I wouldn't necessarily. When It's Over is about death. The song's literally like, I'm grieving and I don't know when this stage of my life is gonna end, so just tell me when it does. Tell me it's gonna end at some point, please, for the love of God. Oh, jeez. Anyway.
You interrupted my day yesterday. I saw you on a story by mistake. Cause we still got the same friends. Guess I gotta mute them. Why is every breakup so complicated? You interrupted my day yesterday. Why does it bother me you got engaged? It's not like I still feel things, still approve the ending, but not the way you disassociated. She's beautiful, probably deserves the world. Don't give her any less, I really mean it. Oh, I wish you both the best. Oh, and I hope for her sake you'll become all the lies you told me. Hope for her sake you have changed, and I don't recognize you. Had to think you could treat someone so differently. Why'd you give your shit? Why'd you give yourself away? And I hope for sake you don't erase a name. Or the lyric, apparently. A history of wrongs don't disappear. A fabricated life don't like the mirror. You know you got away with the stories that you made, but the truth is something you can't commandeer. She's gonna wanna feel complete, need what you wouldn't give to me, ask for what any girl would need, and I hope she's your everything. She's beautiful, probably deserves the world, don't give her any less, I really mean it. Oh, I wish you both the best. Oh, and I hope for her sake you'll become all the lies you told me. Hope that you have changed, and I don't recognize you. Had to think you could treat someone so differently, though you couldn't give yourself away. And I hope for her sake you don't erase her name. And I hope for her sake you don't erase her name.
Or erase the lyrics, I guess. I don't know. That was for her sake. Thanks for the request. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. I feel like now every time we have a fit check, I'm just gonna do a side profile. That's what we're gonna. Oh my gosh, Xavier, you haven't requested this one in forever. I love this song. I've missed it. Baby check, exactly. Is it? Oh, NX, let's go. Let's go. I appreciate that. I should probably refill my water. I just ran out of water. But it's fine. I'm kind of debating. Guys, boba sounds so good. I know, right? Too many songs I love. See, look at that. That's the beauty of doing... Oh, Victorious. I realized I never answered your question. I'd be down to do a live learn about that. I kind of want to get boba after this, but I feel like I need to eat food beforehand, and I don't quite know what I am able to eat in this house without having a kitchen sink that works. Like, I don't know what we have. I don't think having a kitchen sink's gonna do much anyway. Get both. You have to go out anyway. This is true. Short People, such a mean song. I thought you were gonna do like Victoria's Secret or something. Is he being silly? Get something with the boba. That's a good point. I could do that. Oh, is it a character he's playing? I've seen Boba out there, but it's not my cheat day yet. Oh. Yeah, I love Boba. Yes. Okay, yeah. Yeah, if you do that today, then we can make that live learn happen for sure. Okay. Let's keep going, shall we? Sweet. Well, yay. And then remind me what the live learn was again, and we'll... Yeah, I'm tired. All right, guys, hold on. When are we at ad-wise? Timing-wise for that. So I need to get water. Got 20 more minutes. Okay, I could survive 20 minutes without water, and then I'll just do a quick little break. Get some water and yeah. Victorious, thank you. Okay, can we add short people? I feel like as a tall person, this is gonna be so offensive. I Need a Woman by Night Ranger. Okay, let's go. I need to know the story. We're gonna tell the story of this song and then we'll sing it. It's like, I have a song called The Color Rose that it's all like, I prefer this view over everything else. Like, it's very rude. Hi, Amer. But that's kind of the point of the song. So it needed some kind of accompaniment in order for me to release it. So, anyway. All right, we're going to do some What Was I Made For? And then maybe we'll do the live learn after that. Maybe. It is her birthday today! Okay. I'm also debating. I think we have a carpet that we can use for the studio room. It just doesn't really vacuum. So I'm debating on if we yeah. I think it might be new carpet. Do I think you're trolling? No, I don't, actually. It is machine washable, but it doesn't, you can't vacuum it. Interesting title today? I know, thank you. Yeah, who's stopping me? The vacuum and the rug. I thought I was having a rug issue. I thought my vacuum was going out on me, and so we got a new rug. Or no, sorry. I thought my vacuum was going out. We got a new vacuum because the other one was really old anyways. And there was a good deal. Thanks, Anthony. All right, can we add Anthony's song to the list as well? And it turns out it was the rug. The rug just, for some reason, I don't know what it is about the rug, but it just gets stuck. And it doesn't, yeah. I've tried it on all different settings and things like that, but it just refuses to vacuum. And so I'm kind of worried. I don't want it to kill Harold. It's really strange. I might try it again and just see. Because now that we have Harold, we don't vacuum as often because we don't need to. I might try that. We'll see. If not, it might be time. But the rug would fit. It would be cute in the room for sure. Anyway. That's all. Hello? I've heard great things about shark vacuums. I was just telling Nico about shark vacuums. Anyway.
I used to float, now I just fall down. I used to know, but I'm not sure now what I was made for. What was I made for? Taking a drive
freaking out over the bot. I just realized that I'm not on a screen where you can see the chat. Nico's about to freak out over the bot at the moment.
When did all the enjoyment, I'm sad again. Don't tell my boyfriend it's not what he's made for. Oh, is I made for? 'Cause I don't know how to feel, but I wanna try. I don't know how to feel, but someday I might. Someday I might. I think I've forgotten how to be happy. Something I'm not, just something I can't be, something I wait for, something I'm made for, something I'm made for.
That was What Was I Made For? Oh, let's go. My vacuum versus my rug. So I have it on different positions and I've tried all of that. It's literally, the issue is the rug. When I looked it up on, and I didn't even know that was a thing, that was a possible thing. But when I looked up the reviews and everything, they're like, yeah, this rug doesn't vacuum. Thanks, 100 biddies. It's just funny. Oh, here, wait. We're going to move this one down, actually, because the live learn. We'll do this. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it specifically just hates vacuums. So, I'm hoping that it doesn't have that same problem with a robot vac. But we'll see. Rebel. I know, right? I've never experienced that before. But it's like, nope. I'm not going to vacuum. I'm like, okay. But you're so soft and nice. And it's like, nope. You get what you pay for. You paid for a rug that can't vacuum. Well, I don't think any rug can vacuum. But this rug can't be vacuumed. So. Anyway. Me neither. I know, right? Super weird. I hated it. So question for my friends in chat. I've had a couple people reach out and ask about baby registry. I'm curious. I might like. Hello. Pick up the dust manual. Can you imagine? I'm debating on like. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I can add some stuff because I'm just thinking through like the privacy address issue that exists. Oh my gosh, for every $25 you get your name on the Helena soapbox. I love it. Take it outside, whack it with a broom. Yeah. It's machine washable, so I could put it in a machine. It'll be fine. Yeah. Doesn't Throne keep your info safe? Yes, it does. But the one thing with Throne is that it's a little more expensive for people. And so if I can avoid that, I try to for certain things. I do have Amazon, and I have it for like I have it with my personal mailbox, which is kind of like a PO. It's like my business address. So I could do that. If we want. If you guys are interested, you will not offend me if it's not interesting. Because the thing is, you're not really going to see the benefits of these things because my child will remain private. But, yeah. If that's something you're interested in, I can add things to the Amazon wish list. That would be helpful. Here I thought I could offend you. I know, right? I guess if we did some stuff with I guess we could see it with the nursery reveal and stuff like that when we do some stuff for the nursery on stream. So that is an option. We could do it that way. None of the goose costumes? No. Her neck is going to be too short. I know. She doesn't have a goose neck. What you going to do? What can you do? You can only do so much. I mean, I guess we don't quite know yet, but based on what everything I've seen so far. Not like goose level. She doesn't, yeah. I have hiccups now. So we could do like nursery specific things. If we want. Or, I mean, I could just have a couple things on there. Because I don't know. Yeah. Okay, I think we're about at, let's see, where are we at timing wise? No, I'll wait a little bit longer because then it, oh, that's true. That's very true. And a filter to further hide them. Yeah, exactly. Put a mask. A mask on a child, can you imagine? Yeah. I mean, we could do stuff like, I could put like Amazon gift card or something on there too, but because then that could also help with maternity clothes, or at least clothes that'll fit me. I'm trying not to do maternity specific. I just want my name on the soapbox. I'm gonna make a soapbox. I'm gonna ask B to make me a soapbox. That's what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna do that for sure. We are going to do a cooking stream, Maddie, once my kitchen faucet works, and now that I am past my first trimester. Yes. So we gotta figure out a time, for sure. So maybe, you know what? Maybe we can do that on a Wednesday. Since we have the Wednesday nights, maybe we could do Wednesday night cooking for one of them. Or maybe we'll do, actually, you know what? We'll probably do one during the day. Now that I'm thinking about it. We'll probably do it during the day because we want to build the music side of it for nights. Yeah. We're doing it one Monday or Friday. We'll do it one of those. Okay, let's live learn this song. How much time do we have here? Let's live learn the song, and then from there, actually, we don't really have time to live learn. You know what? We're going to do, oh, Peter, are you still here? Let me know. We're going to do Goner first, and then we'll do an ad break. Yeah, and then we'll do an ad break, and then we'll go from there. Because if I do the ad break now, then top of the hour, we'll be fighting the ads a little bit. I know, Maddie. I'm so sorry. Let me save this one so I don't forget it. Sorry, my brain's I just ran out of cereal. So I had half of a bowl of cereal, and so all of a sudden I just got the hanger. Not the hanger, but the hungry vibes. Oh, thanks, Awkward Moon. Thank you, friend. So I'm going to figure out a snack. I'm going to find a snack, too. Oh, that makes sense. What is that? Oh, weird. All right, this song's called Goner. I hope you enjoy.
I'm a goner. Somebody catch my breath. I'm a goner. Somebody catch my breath, I wanna be known by you. I wanna be known by you. I'm a goner. Somebody catch my breath, I'm a goner. Somebody catch my breath, I wanna be known.
Hello? Oh my gosh, this thing sometimes drives me crazy.
I wanna be known by you. I wanna be known by you. And though I'm weak, beaten down, I'll slip away into the sound that goes to you. It's close to me, and I'm inside out. Yeah, underneath. I've got two faces. Blurry's the one I'm not. I got two faces. Blurry's the one I'm not. I need your help to take him out, and I need your help to take him out. And though I'm weak, beaten down, I slip away into the sound. The ghost of you is close to me, and I'm inside out. You're underneath, and though I'm weak, beaten down, I slip away into the sound. The ghost of you is close to me, and I'm inside out. You're underneath. Don't let me be gone. 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 Gone. Don't let me be. Oh God, no. Oh God, don't let me be. Oh God, don't let me be gone. I'm a goner. Somebody catch my breath, I'm a goner. Somebody catch my breath, I wanna be known by you. I wanna be known by you.
That was Goner. Thanks for the request. All right, we're gonna do quick little ad break. I'm gonna fill up my water, and then we are gonna do the 2 live learns in a row, I think is how we're gonna do it. So BRB, I will see you all in a second. Okay, bye. Ooh. What is this one? We can keep figuring this out, but as I peel this orange. Oh, I forgot my water. I'm so silly. There we go. I got my water. It's like the one thing I went to go grab. What is that word? Forge. Ah. That makes sense. Okay, wait. We'll do one more while I'm peeling this. Because then I gotta wash my hands with all the... I believe in you, Nico. I also believe that one day that'll happen. See, audio gives you a lot of information. It gives you all the vowels it is and the vowels it is not. So, well, not all. Well, no. Yeah, just E. You don't have E. Huh. Clump. What a word. Sorry, I'm not done peeling this orange. Okay. Now I need to eat the orange, so, you know. Oxy, that was a great guess. Dreamt has an A, I think. Okay. Throwing away this orange peel, washing my hands. And we'll be right back to our scheduled programming. And we back now, this time featured audio. Yep. There it is. Silly me. Thanks, guys. I needed to eat food. I was getting that level of hungry. Audio's DLC only. That's so good. And I was like, what can I eat that we have at the house? And I've got these baked cheese. They're like the Cheeto knockoffs. And then, but they're kind of stale. And then I got an orange from our tree. And then, ooh, somebody got me this little, like, Mother's Day thing with gummy bears. So I have gummy bears, too. But I didn't really want to untie the balloon. So we've got gummy bears and the balloon. Isn't that sweet? All right, you ready for this song? Hi, buddy. Yeah, exactly. Away. It'd be really funny if Randy was short. Well, no. We're gonna find the story behind this. Oh, this is kind of smart. Randy Newman's 1977 hit, Short People, is a satirical song designed to mock prejudice and bigotry by using an absurd, exaggerated, and irrational narrator. Instead of targeting specific race or religious prejudices, he chose height, an innocuous and uncontrollable physical trait, to highlight the utter ridiculousness of discrimination. Okay. I thought about it before I let the record get out, but I thought, what the hell? I know what I meant. A guy in the song's crazy. He's not to be believed. How tall is Randy Newman? I want to know. Randy Newman height. 5'11". There you go. Anyway. Okay, Slay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. I know, right? That's funny that it's considered a political stance when really it should just be human. You know, like... You gotta pick him up just to say hello. Was he the... Hold on. Monk was... No, he's not the main singer from Monk. It gives me Monk vibes. Anyway, okay, that's all. I just need to know the bridge. I know actually the majority of this song. The same as you and I. It's a wonderful world, short people got. This song, man. He was short. There you go. Oh, he did. He did perform that. It said it wasn't him. What? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, cool. I feel better. Because I was like, that totally was him. But they said it wasn't. I was like, I'm pretty sure it was. I feel better. Thank you. From season 2 onward. Ah, I see. Yeah, I was just rewatching that the other day. It's such a good show. Guys, I have nothing against short people. As a short person myself. I'm not short, but I'm gonna pretend like I am. Short people got no reason. Short people got no reason. Short people got no reason to live. Yes, they do. I can't even. They got little hands, little eyes that walk around telling great big lies. They got little noses and tiny little teeth. They wear platform shoes on their tiny little feet. Well, I forgot to change this. Dang it. Sorry, one second. This isn't here. It doesn't exist. It's not happening. We're fine. I'm tall. Yeah, I know. Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people around here. Short people are just the same as you and I. All men are brothers until the day they die. It's a wonderful world. Short people got nobody. Short people got nobody. Short people got nobody to love. Oh, they got little baby legs and they stand so low. You gotta pick them up just to say hello. This is not. There it is. They got little cars that go beep, beep, beep. They got little voices going peep, peep, peep. They got grubby little fingers and dirty little minds. They're gonna get you every time. Well, I don't want no short people. Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people around here. Oh, man. Short kings and queens are all right, though. Okay, hearing the story of the song makes a lot of sense to me. See, this is why you look up the history of a song. This is why you do that. Actually, we're still leaving this on. This is why you do that, because that makes a lot of sense. Because people are like, why the hell would somebody be upset about What's your problem against short people? It's like, actually, do you see how ridiculous that sounds? Now think about it in terms of our context and our conversations. Not that different. I see it. I see what you're doing, Randy Newman. That's pretty great. You find out. Yeah, that's fair. That's all very fair. Don't want no short people. I also decided, I've decided as well. Yeah, right? I would have thought the same thing. I would have been like, bro, what do you have against short people? Yeah, it's a good one to know. This is why you look things up and don't take things at face value, right? How many times have you just heard an interview taken out of context? You know? How many times? This is why we do the research. Okay, sorry, I guess. No. You don't need to be sorry. I'm just saying, this is why we do the research. It's important. Okay, let's do this next one. The news. Yeah. Without getting too much into it. For sure. Okay. This is a fun intro. That's all I'm saying about that. Yep. That's all you need to say. Woman. I'm just gonna say, I feel like if you need a woman to put away toys, you should probably learn to clean. I'm just saying. This is a fun melody. And he isn't that hard, even I can do it. Right, Rolf? Da, 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 da. Look at that. That's great though. I feel like doing what you can, you know? It's important. I do. Let's see. I doubt it. It looks like it's what? Oh, they started around the same time, 1970s. They're from San Francisco. I definitely think that the understanding of what it means to have a woman is different now than it used to be. I think we can take pride in that. Yeah. Yeah. And what you said earlier, there's something about, so the way that I've talked about it is eisegetic versus exegetic. Eisegetic is I'm going to find information that supports my beliefs. Exegetic is I'm going to see what this information is saying. Does it, if it aligns, okay. If it doesn't, does that mean my opinion needs to change? You hold it a lot looser in light of information versus you throw away information that doesn't fit your understanding. I think it's much more important to do the first, to be exegetic. Hi, Darren, good to see you. Yeah, well, I hate you when you're wrong, and I hate you. You're incorrect. Your logic is flawed, and you suck. And I'm gonna get more gummy bears. Oh, with the balloon. I'm feeling very snacky. Which is fair. I don't know what I'm gonna eat after this. I don't really have a ton of time. I can go to a place that has boba. Looking to help babysit? We're gonna figure something out. Mm-hmm. Alright, because this is a little more rock. Yeah, they're very Haribo gummy bears are pretty hard on the jaw. Okay. I'm gonna like Helenify it a little bit because the original is very rocky. Yeah, exactly.
I need a woman to wipe away my tears, to keep me warm, sing me bedtime lullabies. I need a woman to put away my toys, see a man and a boy that's still growing. see her now as she takes me out with a wink of her eye. And down I go for the longest time. You tell me I don't need to know why. Got a fire inside and a feeling I'll die for another night. Oh, I need a woman. Oh. I can see it now as she takes me out for another night. Her sweat as I shiver and shake, and you tell me if it's do or die. Fearing I'll go for another try. Oh, I need a woman. Oh, I need a woman. No. We kind of changed it a little bit, but I hope you don't mind. That was I Need a Woman. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's interesting, because I feel like that's what we were talking about earlier, right? That was co-regulation. I need a woman to do all these things for me to be okay. I can be okay without that. You can, I believe. You can be that without it. Good, I'm glad. I can't. Nico, what do you mean? Thank you. It's a fun melody, though. Night Ranger's pretty... We've got a pretty cool sound. What do you mean, what do you mean? I mean exactly that. A woman is amazing. A woman has a lot of phenomenal things that she brings to the table. But I will say, a woman is not a necessity for a thriving life, necessarily. I don't think. What I'm meaning is I'm desperate. But you don't need to be. What do you mean? You don't need to be desperate. You're amazing. I'm gonna have more gummy bears. Don't need to be. I wouldn't be if there was a woman. Yeah, you don't need. It's not a need. But I say that on the other side of it. I'm at the point now. It's a very desperate want. I'm at the point where I have built my life in a way to where I need my husband. But it's because of how I've built my life. Because we've built it together. Now it's reliant on the us. But that doesn't mean I've lost what I need here in the me. The me is still very much there and very much important and very necessary to the us. But it's its own thing. Easy to say that for a married woman. I know, for sure. I don't disagree with you. I'm on the other side of it. I am not codependent on my husband. There's an interdependence. We depend on each other because of this life we've built together. Right? Just like same thing, he's built his life in a way to where it needs me. Right? It's this interchangeable,
but we're not enmeshed because we're very much our own we're our own individual human beings, and that doesn't get enmeshed and like muddled together. It forms an us, a third entity. It's interdependence, not codependence or enmeshment. There you go. I still want to see Project Hail Mary. I haven't seen it yet. The third entity. No. It's the us. It's so a lot of people talk about, so fun fact, this is another thing that we teach at work. At work. Yes. Rolf, that's good to know. So at work, what I do for work, there is religious background to that. So just keep that in mind. We base it off of the scripture, where two become one. I mean, you've heard that in other things, I'm sure, as well. But that's also in the Christian Bible. And it talks about, like, when one leaves, when you leave, you become one together. When you get married, that's part of the thing. Some people take that as you, like, mash into, like, one entity, and that's what you become after that. It's just you and your spouse, and that's it, and that's your life now. That's not what we teach. The way that my boss talks about it a little bit is she says it's like Ben Affleck and whatever Jennifer he's with, because he's somehow, I think one of his types is she has to be named Jennifer. But when you think about them together, they're known as Benifer. Like, it's like the combining of names, and you lose some of your name for the sake of the other, and it's like this thing. What we teach is that there's a third entity that you're feeding into, right? It's an us. So it's still the best qualities of myself. It's the best qualities of my spouse. And together we get to form this kind of new living thing, which is an us. But the other thing, Dan, with that though, is that it basically says you're not complete without the other person, which I don't think is true either. It's still the very best of what you have to offer. And there's this third, like, it's called usness. So, like, for example, I wouldn't necessarily camp on my own. It's not something that I necessarily, like, I like camping. It's not something that I go out and just do all of the time. But B and I, that's one of the things that we do together as an us, is we like to go camping together. We like to go out, we like to look up at the stars, we like to, like, eat by the fire. And so that's a very us thing to do. And it's this third entity, not an enmeshment of the two. It's the best of one, the best of the other, and it becomes something new, but you still have your individual self with your individual needs and your individual passions and those kinds of things. It doesn't get interwoven into the other. It becomes something new. Maybe? Leo and needs to be under 25. Or no. So anyway. Nico's like, I'm done with this conversation. I need a woman. That we're the same person? Oh my gosh, Julo. Dang. I still have 3 years of prime potential for Leo to be my sugar daddy. I know. I've passed my window, unfortunately. But it's close. I get what you're saying. You get to create something more beautiful together. I think you allowing other people into your life makes you better. So, yeah, it's a third usness. Joking aside, I get what you're trying to say. like camping by myself. I'd get bored. Can't spend that much time by myself with nothing. As an introvert, that's really funny that I just said that, but when I camp, I'm like a camp princess. Like, I can sleep in a tent. I don't really care about any of those kinds of things, but like, I don't really want to do the cooking and like, I'm such a princess when it comes to that. Oh, that's fair, Oxy. I'm a camping princess 100%. Just like I'm a passenger princess. I don't like driving. If I prefer to not, if I can have a choice of not driving, I choose not to. That's why you know that I really love someone when I'm like, I'll drive. All right, this song's called Pompeii.
I was left to my own devices. Many days fell away with nothing to show, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Gray clouds rolled over the hills, bringing darkness from above. If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? We were caught up and lost in all of our vices, and your pose as the dust settles around us, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Gray clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? Oh, hell, 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 hell. Oh, where do we begin? The rubble or our sins? Oh, where do we begin? The rubble or our sins? And the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Gray clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? You close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? Hell, 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 hell,
Wait, you got charged by a moose? People were actually like, I didn't realize until recently how freaking massive moose are. Definitely me this week in Music League. I'm not saying anything. Like, they're big boys. Anthony, are you still here? Let me know. Let's turn off this. Yeah, let's turn off the song list. Turn off requests. Thank you. That's crazy. Voting today and tomorrow. Oh, good to know. Helena, do you want to join our music league? You should join our music league. Join our music league. Do it. The average male moose is approximately 1 Helena Meyer tall. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great way to learn new music and things like that. So it's like a little friendly competition where you have a prompt each week and then you submit a song and then you vote on the song, on like which song won for the week, and it's anonymous until it's not. Like, you could see the results at the end and everything, but before that, it's like you vote based on the caption and the song, and it's great. You're confident you're winning? Okay. Yeah, you should join though. It's a great way to learn new music. And the winner, usually the way they do it is the winner will pick the next theme. So, yeah, you should join. No. It's like it's a song. It's like Spotify. You choose the song that works. No, Muppets should not have won. What do you mean, Dara? That's not my road trip song. Oh, no. Dara's just salty. Did you choose the Muppets? Were you the Muppets? I actually didn't even look, to be honest. I was just salty that Noah got downvoted so many times. I did. I love it. Okay. Oh, have fun. No. You like choose a song. You choose a song based off of songs that are already out. Entry bias. No, I don't know. None of my songs was like, wait, Cook. Yeah, no, they're silly. They're silly goobers. I'm glad you love your mom. I also love my mom. So we have that in common. Moms are pretty great. Hello? Two people are in chat now, though, at least we know of. For the other music league I'm in this week, I'm debating because it's like something about the weather. And the option is like a song. It could be metaphorical weather or like actual weather. And it said bonus points if it's a song about an ex, or if it's a song about an ex, or if it was written by an ex. I have so many options, but I don't know like if there'd be true appreciation for the gold that I have to offer. You know what I mean? I don't think it'll be appreciated. I don't think it'd be appreciated. Mistake the diamonds for regular. Wait, was that written somewhere? They hated him because he's before his time. Oh no, I did that. I wrote that for, what was it, Not For You? said diamonds. What was it? I was under pressure. You can't make diamonds out of gold. There's the lyric. Yeah, Tina, how you feeling? I love this guitar. Also, how are you? Reticence music. Are you a streamer? Oh yeah, how's Evie too? I saw those posts. I'm so sorry. This song's called Danger of Loving You. Oh, let's go! Well, shout out to Reticence Music. I'll give you a follow. Glad you're here. This song's called The Danger of Loving You. It's original of mine. I hope you enjoy. I'm alone in my head as I'm lying in bed next to you. And I'm counting my blessings, afraid that they'll leave me too soon. Oh, it's quiet, it's peaceful, it's good. So why can't I raise the guard shut? I keep thinking I'm dreaming. It's too good to be true. And I'm bracing myself for a moment the strings all come loose. And I wanna shut it all down. Would that make it better somehow? How? Oh, and I kinda think that it's easy to write about someone you lost versus someone you're trying to spend your whole life with. A think I might die if the life I imagine is lost tonight. My hand was designed for your hand, oh, it perfectly fits. So you know what it's missing if I ever loosen my grip. I can't help but think of the worst. Oh, it filters on my life curves. Oh, and I kinda think that it's easy to write about someone you lost versus someone you're trying to spend your whole life with. A think I might die if the life I imagine is lost in a night. And I'm so afraid of the days I could spend. The more I think about it, the worse that it gets. It's the danger of love, and you don't know what's next. So I hide every moment if there's forget. And I don't know when one of us will go. So I'll treasure the moments I get and try to get out of my head. I kinda think that it's easy to write up someone you lost versus someone you're trying to spend your whole life with. A thing I might die if the life I imagine is lost in a night. And I'm so afraid of the days I could spend. The more I think about it, the worse that it gets. It's the danger of love, and you don't know what's next. So I hope every moment if that's all I get. That was Danger of Loving You. And for the sake of time, we're just going to keep on going because I have an appointment at the end of the hour. So I have to make sure I'm off around a decent time. Thank you, NX, for that $10 tip. I appreciate that so, so much. Thank you, thank you. So, what key? This isn't the right key. Thank you, guys. Thank you. That's the first one I've written in a while that was just by myself, and I'm really proud of her. Thanks, NX. I appreciate that so much. Thanks for supporting the stream and my music too. All right, when it does this, it's this plugin. It's not the Stream Deck. I've realized the plugin just likes to bug out. I don't get it.
Rising words are so I see. Oh, but she burns like her on fire, hot and fast and angry as she could be. I walk my days on a wire. It looks ugly, but it's clean. Oh, mama, don't fuss over me. The way she tells me I'm hers and she's mine. Open hand or closed fist will be fine. The blood is red and sweet as cherry wine. Cause so guilty thrown at me. Oh, how she stains the sheets of some other, thrown at me so powerfully, just like she throws with the arm of a brother. But I wanted is to cry. She's not around most of the time. Way she shows me I'm hers and she is mine. Open hand, no closed fist will be fine. The blood is red and sweet as cherry wine. Fight and furies fiery. Oh, but she loves like sleep to the freezing. Sweet and riot and merciful. I'm all but washed in the tide of her breathing, and it's worth it. It's to fight, and I have this some other time. Way she shows me I'm hers and she's mine. Open hand, no closed fist will be fine. The blood is red and sweet as cherry wine.
That was Cherry Wine. Thanks for the request. All right. It looks like we have an ad break. I'm debating if we do we just have the pre-rolls on for the rest of stream, or if we do a quick ad break. I don't know which one I want to do. I'm kind of thinking we do the ad break and do protagonist during the ad break, because Xavier requested it and I know you'd be able to hear it. Oh, you're right. Let's do that. We'll do that. A quick little 1 minute. Okay, we'll see you guys in a minute if you are not subbed. If you are subbed, guys, what if we just do like a nice little like, I think I want Chick-fil-A. I might get a shake though. Because I don't like, going to the doctor is no fun. So I feel like I have a gift card. I might just do a shake instead of boba. Because that'd be easier. Because then I can have food and I can have a nice drink. Is it good for me? No, but it's a shake. And that sounds great. I might do that. That might be what I do. I'll probably do that. It does have milk, Tina. You're right. Oh, you're so right. It's good for me. It's so good for me. You're so right. I should definitely, that's definitely what I'm going to do. Health for me and for baby. Yeah. I'm doing that. Wait, why does it say we have another ad break? Nico, why is it, why? Why did it do that? That's annoying. I'll do it after my appointment. I should be the last one saying this. Oh, what am I doing? This one's called Protagonist. Oh, it just shortened the upcoming one? Oh, I see. Well, that's annoying. Hello?
Worshipping the ground that you walk on. Your mama will be proud of who you become in your head. Maybe just in your head. Stick to 65 on the freeway. Treating every day like it's your birthday again. And you only win. You think you're making history. Genius in the making. But everyone is saying what you want to hear. You're special. You're so right. You're God's gift to mankind. Your presence is such a pleasure. The protagonist forever. So humble. You're so nice. The best thing in all life. You're so on a different level. If you're the protagonist, guess I'm the villain. And I guess I'm the villain. I guess I'm the villain. Why is this pushing? Yes, I'm the villain.
Let's go.
If you're the king of heroes, guess you're making me the bad guy. If you're never the devil, then I guess that hell is my vibe. Painting me the villain, but your brushes don't work. Think about the heaven, but you're barely on earth. I'm so sick of people telling me that I got issues, pointing out the finger, telling me I'm on the menu. I hear a lot of whining coming from the people like you. Someone take a number for my line and pass the tissues. Only yes, your honor. Treat him like your mama. Bow, kiss him on the ring that you paid for. And I don't want no drama. Drama makes me wanna bring alive a part of me that you done prayed for. And I guess that I could be that girl, a villain in your fantasy world. I know that you don't see it, boy, but everyone is saying what you wanna hear. You're special, you're so right. You're God's gift to mankind. Your presence is such a pleasure. The protagonist forever. So humble, you're so nice. The best thing in all life. You're so on a different level. If you're the protagonist, guess I'm the villain. And I guess I'm the villain. Oh, I guess I'm the villain. I guess I'm the villain. You're special, you're so right. You're God's gift to mankind. Your presence is such a pleasure. The protagonist forever.
I felt the extra sass today. Today was extra sassy. Okay. Sass. This song is called No Time to Die. And I hope you enjoy. This one goes out to the queen. If you know, you know. I'm sorry, guys. There's a story behind that, a stream story, if you will.
I should know I leave alone to just goes to show that the blood you bleed is just the blood you own. We were a pair, but I saw you there, too much to bear. You were my life, but life is far away from fair. Was I stupid to love you? Was I reckless to help? Was it obvious to everybody else that I've fallen for life? You were never on my side. Fool me once, fool me twice. Are you dead to paradise? No, you'll never see me cry. There's just no time to die. I let it burn. You're no longer my concern. Faces from my past return. Another lesson to learn that I have fallen for life. You were never on my side. Fool me once, fool me twice. Are you dead to paradise? No, you'll never see me cry. There's just no time to die. No time to die. No time to die. Fool me once, fool me twice. Are you dead to paradise? No, you'll never see me cry. There's just no time to die.
Was my elbow. Did you guys hear that? Vay, what is up, my friend? We are actually finishing stream because I have a doctor's appointment at 2:45. But that will be on the top of the list whenever you're back. So thank you for the 500 biddies. I appreciate it so much. All right. We got one more song for us. Sorry, we're just breezing through because you're supposed to be there like 15 minutes early or whatever. And I'm like, why? Just make my appointment 15 minutes early. Why do we gotta... Anyway. I don't think it matters when you hit snooze, Nico. I think no matter what, it's every 5 minutes that it'll keep bringing up the ad break. This song's called Let Me Down Slowly. This will be our last song of the stream. Thanks for being here.
This night is cold in the kingdom. I could feel it fade away. From the kitchen to the bathroom sink. Your steps keep me awake. Don't cut me down, throw me out, leave me here to waste. I once was a man with dignity and grace. Now I'm slipping through the cracks of your cold embrace. so please. Could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down, down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Cold skin, dry my feet on the tile as I'm walking down the corridor. And I know we haven't talked in a while, so I'm looking for an open door. Don't cut me down, throw me out, leave me here to waste. I once was a man with dignity and grace. Now I'm slipping through the cracks of your cold embrace. So please, please, could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down, let me down, down, let me down, down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. And I can't stop myself from falling down. Stop myself from falling down. Stop from falling down. Stop myself from falling down. Could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly.
That was Let Me Down Slowly. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, guys, for the requests. Thanks for the tips. Thanks for the biddies and the subs and the love. Thank you for supporting my music and my channel. I'm so grateful for you all. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for hanging out. We're going to raid a friend of mine. And then I do have to raid and run, unfortunately. I can't tape. Did I do that right? Is it the right? Okay, yay. Okay, yay. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Big fans of you all. I will see you all Wednesday night. Don't forget, if it is not during prime watching time for you and you want to keep your streak, we will be having, what's the word? You can watch clips and those will count towards your raid, or towards your watch streak. That's the word. So, thank you all for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Big fans of you all, and I will see you all next time. Okay, bye.